Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy XII with me, Roarin the Werewolf, and we are going to start our first look at the Giza plains and the monsters who are in that particular combat area. Now, but first, we are here just right outside of the clan that you can join for particular hunts and whatnot. On the main menu, we've gained a rank up, I believe. We're at Clan Rank Hedge Knight, which should be the next rank up. And I'm also going to be telling you how to get 3 more grimoires unlocked in the bazaar. Now, the reason why we're stopping off here, we need to talk to Mablanc, because since we are a rank up, we get items. And since we joined, we forgot to talk to him a second time in order to get the items that he gives us to join him. So, how fares the hunt? All your membership papers are in order. Allow me to give you this to commemorate your joining the guild. That word always gets me. I have a little something for you each time you attain a new clan rank. Alright, joining gets 3 potions. And since we're already a hedge knight, we are going to get more treats. Clan Centurion knows how to treat its hard-working members. Here's a reward for your accomplishment. 2 warp motes and 2 teleport stones. Excellent. Hey, he has no special hunts for us at the moment, and I don't think anyone else does. No. Now, I looked up how to, the grimoires in my guidebook and found out that I was missing 3 of them. And discovered that you can easily attain these as well. So we're going to go to the first place where you can unlock 1 grimoire. Now, pretty soon after we defeated Textera with the guy that has a shop here in the bazaar, he comes back and we can talk to him. He should be just right here. We've already talked to him in order for him to unlock another grimoire at the shop. It is 18 gil, and it's a grimoire that increases drop loot from beasts and birds. So, yeah, we can check it out. I unlocked the other ones too while off camera. But yeah, here's every single grimoire you can get. Excluding, of course, the Canopic Jar, which comes later in the game. It's not really a grimoire, but it increases drop quality. Let's go ahead and discover how to unlock the last 2. The last 2 grimoires are unlocked in the Sand Sea. Well, you can unlock them in the Sand Sea very easily, in fact, and you don't even have to have a bounty in order for you to unlock them. Now, all you have to do is look at the notice board. For the first time, to unlock the first grimoire, you have to pretty much click on it 20 times. And then to unlock the second grimoire, click on it 20 more times. So you get a grimoire for looking at the notice board for 20, and another one unlocks at 40. Now you have the arduous task of saving enough gil to actually purchase them. because they will come in handy. Now we're gonna head over to the Giza Plains and talk about the monsters that spawn in that particular area, what you can steal, what they drop, and yeah, carry on with the story. Here we are in the first part of the Giza Plains. As you can see, I've geared myself up quite a bit. The first monster that we're going to be talking about is this little guy right here, the hyena. Now, there is a couple of little bits about the hyena that are kind of special, and I think I have a theory it has something to do with the grimoires that you can get in the game, because there are some loot that you can grab now, but there is other stuff that I wasn't able to get during this whole little grind session of the par. So I have to assume it has to do with better drop quality. Alright, the hyena. It drops a firestone, a wolf pelt, a cotton cap, a green beret, and a high potion. But the green beret and the high potion are under a tab called B. The cotton cap is A, the green beret and the high potion is B. So I would have to assume that you would have to have a grimoire in order to improve that, because I have yet to have one drop, but I've got cotton caps to drop quite easily. Also, you're capable of stealing a firestone, a wolf pelt, a potion, and under the B class, a festering flesh. You can also poach a pebble. Under the P class, you can also poach a wolf pelt or festering flesh. See, there's a cotton cap right there. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the page on the guidebook. Let's see, what do we got? A happy bunny should be next. These little guys right here who are neutral. They disappeared. That's quite alright, we'll get back to them in a bit. Okay, let's move on. Here's one. A little happy bunny. They're actually quite cute little guys too. You have a chance of stealing a drab wool, waterstone, a potion, or a phoenix down. You can also steal a waterstone, drab wool, and an antidote. And you can poach off of them drab wool and headgear. Combat wise, they very rarely fight, they usually just run away. Much how like the cactus hunt that we did in the last video runs away to his other enemies and stuff. That's quite alright. Okay, let's go find ourselves another enemy. Here we are. A Slavin. Let's see, where are you guys at? Slavin, there we go. Let's see, you can get from them an earthstone, a tan hide, a short bow, which drops this early. Under grimoire, I would have to assume, you get an item called the Evis Killer, or eye drops. You can steal earthstone, a tan hide, 50 gil, and you can poach a tan hide off of them. Yep, tan hide right there. Okay. what do we got next? There's a lot of enemies here in the Giza Plains, but half of them are when the dry season's about, and half of them is when the wet season is about. So the terrain changes. Like I said before, this is one of my favorite areas to come fight in because of its change. Ah, we got a little bird guy right there. Alright, and Earthstrix. Where are you? There you are, right down there at the bottom. It drops a large feather, an earthstone, a potion, or a headgear. You can steal from it an earthstone, large feather, or echo herbs, and you can poach a large feather off of it. Yeah, I'm doing quite a bit of damage ever since I went back to Nelvana Fortress to upgrade some of my weapons. I believe that's all in this area. Let's go on to the next one. Now there is a couple of enemies in the Giza Plains, well, that I know of, that only appear once, and we're gonna get to those in a bit. It took me quite a number of times to get their like second page full on the clan primer. This is also a great way to build up license points like I have, and quite a bit of them do. Alright, let's see. The snake should come out right here. Yep. A wild snake. It has a chance of dropping a snake skin, a windstone, or a teleport stone. You can steal from it a snake skin, a windstone, or a leather breastplate. I have stolen one or two of those before already, so you have a good chance of gaining another piece of decent gear from this guy. And you can poach a snake skin or a tanned hide off of this guy. People at low levels or low level gear might have a little trouble with that guy though. It attacks fast and multiple strikes. Let's see, here is where you can find an alpha hyena. They drop firestones, wolf pelts, cotton caps, which is a piece of headgear for magic classes, a potion. You can steal a firestone, a wolf pelt, or a potion, and you have a chance of poaching a pebble or wolf pelt off of them. So, not really that much. Cotton caps are seeming to be easy to come across. Now, after I'm done talking about the creatures in this particular area, I'm going to be talking about some special chests that you might want to repeatedly come to, because they have a chance of dropping gear or items that you may want to take of note of. And I'm also going to show you the location of the 50,000 diamond armlet chance chest. Man, that's a whole bunch of words. Now there's also an enemy in the Giza plains that you don't want to attack. Much like the Rex, the T-Rex that is in the Ester Sand, there is enemies here that you don't want to mess with. But I'm gonna go ahead and go through where you can get from them if you do happen to come across them. Right here, these little guys. Werewolves. You have a chance of getting a quality hide, an earthstone, a potion, or a kotetsu, which is a katana weapon, I believe. They have a chance of stealing a quality hide, a teleport stone, or a Gemini gem. And you have a chance of poaching a quality hide or a tanned giant skin. But do not mess with them. As you can see, they're level 21, weak towards wind, and have over 2,500 HP. You cannot deal with them right now, because if you even try to pull one of them, you'll end up pulling the other, no matter how far apart you can get them. Our next creature is also one to come by in this area, as far as I know. The Splidner. However you pronounce them. But it has a chance of dropping molting, a storm stone, a broadsword, or a potion. You have a chance of stealing molting, a storm stone, or 30 gil. And you have a chance of poaching a storm stone, molting, or an iron carapace. If you saved up enough gil to purchase, poach, and did manage to get the license, you could work on getting that too, which I'll probably eventually get to. No, I'm doing quite well. I won't bother with it right now. Trying to retrieve that, I don't even have the skill yet, and I didn't go back to the fortress to grab that. I mean, 7,000 gil is kind of a lot for a skill, for a technique, especially this early in the game. Alright, I believe that's all the enemies that we can come across here in the Giza Plains during the dry season. Yeah. Alright. Now let me get to an ample area and talk about some of the chests that you might want to pay attention to when exploring this area, when trying to level up and grind. Alright, here we are at our first chest to take note of. It's right here on this bridge. This is the one chest that is not respawnable. It's right here on this little bridge. Now I saved it right before I came into this area just so I can show you. I'm also going to be testing around this chest to see, to test out a couple of things, like how close do you need to be? Does it respawn over a period of time? If you don't get it now, I have a lot of things that I'm going to be trying. Also because of the fact that, if I can remember correctly, we might have to come into this area to acquire the energy from that sunstone right there. So if we manage to keep a safe distance to prevent this chest from spawning, would we be able to still get it or something like that? I'm gonna do a couple of testing around before we get started with this bit. But as you can see, it has a chance of dropping an ether, but it also has, let's see, for an item, it has a 70% chance of dropping a potion or an ether. You have a 30% chance for it to give you gil, and with the way you are now, it's going to be 550. But if you have the diamond armlet on, it's going to be 50,000 gil. But remember, it's still a 30% chance for it to give you gil over an item. So you have to be sure to save it before you grab it if you want the gil over anything else. Now the next chest of note is chest number 18, which should be down here somewhere. Let's see. Should be right there, the one right across from there. Now, if you didn't manage to grab a broadsword off of an enemy, off of the enemies that have it on their loot list, this is your chance to grab one without spending any money. It has a 65% chance of dropping in an item, or a 35% chance to drop gil. If it's gil, it's going to be less than 300 gil. If it's an item, it could either be a potion or a broadsword. Well, look at that. 272. Alright, where is the next chest of note? They're on the other side of the map, which we're going to have to take the long way. Let's go ahead and get to that. Here we are coming to chest 19 in the guide. Now it's right here, right in front of us. Now, it has a 75% chance of dropping an item. Those items can either be a potion or a cotton shirt. And it also has a very high chance of dropping gil as well, which is going to be less than 50. And there's a cotton shirt. Look at that. It's a low-level piece of magic gear that you can acquire. Now let's go down to the last chest of note, which has a chance of dropping a shield, much like we have on Vaughn right now. Alright, here we are to acquire chest number 29. It's right here at the bridge. This chest has a 75% chance to drop an item. Those items can either be eye drops or the shield that we have right here called the Execution or something like that. It also has a chance of dropping less than 80 gil for 30%. A 30% chance of dropping such as that. Now, there are all kinds of chests within this area. From the list here on the guide, there's 32 chests that can spawn in the Giza Plains during the dry season. Those 4 are the ones that are special. Everything else is just items. You can probably run across a chest that drops you an attack item called the Red Fang. Or you might run across a chest that gives you a dark moat. I think that's 15, chest number 15. It's close to the 50,000 gil one on the other side of the bridge. Other than that, you're good. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and load the save, test out a couple of things before I get started on the main quest line, mainly having to do with that special despawnable chest. So I'll be back in a few. Yeah, my name's Jit. What's it to ya? Masuya wants me to come back to the village, huh? That could be a problem. Let's see. Maybe my leg's better now. Oh, snap. Oh, he's just sitting down to take a poo. Nope. No good. Still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. I guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. Today I just need to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back so short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Why are you here looking for me anyhow?
Explain the situation.
So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, if Maya doesn't mind, I'll give you a shadestone, but I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know that we use these dark crystals. Yeah, blah blah blah, I know. Shadestone. There's your sagestone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them all over the Giza plains. This one right here beside me is one of the smallest ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up the sunlight and shines really bright. See that one over there? If you take that shadestone, I'll just give you and bring it near one of those shining dark crystals, it would absorb the energy from it. There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. If you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you could draw from any one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge will show you how much energy the shade absorbed. When it's full, you'll have yourself a sunstone. Once you made a sunstone, bring it to me and I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. Okay. Now, we are going to try to avoid this way because of you know what. But I did notice that the chest didn't despawn no matter how much I did, other than, you know, not picking it up. So don't do it just yet. But I'm still going to try to avoid it if I can. So we're going to tackle those 3 up here. We have to go through 3 zones. I wonder if this stuff decharges over a period of time. Let's give it a shot then. Okay. First crystal. Alright. And now it's at 35%. I don't see it going down any. Well, that's good. Let's go to this one up here. Oh, that was a nice big chunk. Awesome. Alright. Head over to the next crystal, which we'll take this way to get to. Now after this little bit, we're going to be losing Penelo from our party, so we're going to end up grabbing all the items that she has equipped so we can use them later. Yeah, I don't want to... I do want to use a bow and arrow for a few here and there. Okay, the sun crystal should be right there. Yep. Let's bypass all of this. We're gonna have to do some fighting, it looks like. of this big giant bird thing. I can't wait to get the gambits all set up too. I'm pretty good at them. Oh, once you got the ones to do it, right? And that's that. Let's take it back to Jin and see what he says. Hopefully we did it right. You've obtained a sunstone. Hey, you got a sunstone. Let's take a look. That seems okay, not bad for city folk. So here's what happened. Maya's always warning us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided to have a little contest to see who's the bravest. It started out as luck, but Tot said that none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters, so I guess I got carried away. Don't let any of the grown-ups know, though. Anyway, my leg's feeling better. Let's head back to the village. I'll race you. He runs like a girl. And Jin made it back home safe and sound. He's a good boy, but how his mind wanders, never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was any trouble, so please take these with my thanks. 50 gil, 2 potions, and 2 teleport stones. Jin gave you a sunstone, yes? I hope it may be some help to you. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. We're gonna save it in the story save, which is 1. And then we're gonna go ahead and take off Penello's gear. I think we did quite well for ourselves. After all, the whole thing has been like 12 hours since I carried on with the story. So all that was just pretty much grinding and attacking monsters and whatnot. Once we turn the sunstone in, I think that should be it.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hmm?
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penello.
He is so stupid. See, he has this cute girl that will do anything for him, but he doesn't even realize that she likes him. What bloody idiot! Vaughn is too obsessed with his own like ambition his own, like, little world. Ugh. Saddens me. So cute, too. Oh, so you got the sunstone, have you? Hand it over, my boy, and I'll use it to give you the crescent stone. Back its magic like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garamsite waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Von, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile, very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
All right.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and find ourselves to the Garamsite waterways, and explore the new dungeon, new chests, new enemies. So yeah, more stuff to fight. We have to go up that way. Oh, chest. Potion. Alright, it will be this way. I wonder if we get in, will we be able to get out? Well, here's the shop that's really close by. That's nice. So we can come out and sell. We can definitely do that. Okay. This should be it. Hey Vaughn, I finally worked out how to get the door on the left side open. Hope there's something in there besides rats. I wanted you to go in first, so I waited for you to come in before opening it. Well, that's one of the reasons why I waited. Thing is, I'm gonna need some special tools to open the door. Gonna need you to go fetch them for me. I know, not the most exciting to do. I'm just messing with you. Got everything needed. Ready to go on in. Yeah, that should do it. It's open. Now we got the whole another place to explore. Oh, and I almost forgot. Take these with you before you go. No telling what's down there. Might come in handy. 2 potions and 4 vials of eye drops. That means we're probably going to be running into a creature that ends up putting blind on our characters. Alright, here is the save crystal. We're going to go ahead and save it and end the video right here. I'm going to go ahead and continue on exploring the area and save it in the second save. So, I am Roarin the Werewolf. Thanks for watching this video. And you guys stay furry. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.